Welcome back, everybody, to our challenge where we're playing Minecraft one day, every day, until 2027. We've given ourselves some difficult tasks, difficult challenges here so far, such as grabbing a melon for every subscriber and building a nice jungle village, building a giant melon farm, and also writing down a subscriber every day on the wall of subscribers, which we will now do. The dumb voter, welcome to the wall of subscribers. But I'm facing a pretty difficult challenge myself as I'm getting surgery today. Um, Not a crazy surgery. They are kind of just replacing my front tooth because I broke it when I was much younger. Did I get that melon? What just happened there? But yeah, they have to kind of screw into my jaw, which doesn't sound very appealing to me. So yeah, we're going through that at the moment. I'm recording this before that happens, just in case, I don't really know if I'm going to be able to talk very clearly or what's going to happen necessarily. You never know with surgeries and everything. So hopefully it all goes well. That's what we're going to bank on at least. So I appreciate all the support from all of you. Wish me luck. Like I said, we're just gonna pray that it all goes well, and we'll be fine to record tomorrow. But I'm gonna do this either way, whether it's I got an uncomfortable way of talking, whatever it goes on, who knows? You never really know in life. You think everything's going well, and then it couldn't be. But we're gonna stay positive throughout this journey, and I'm glad that I have all of the support of all of you along with me. So, I'm sure, challenges will arise. I'm doing this challenge every day. I'm uploading every day. So you'll kind of follow along with what's going on in my life, and this is probably the first of many things that we could see happen. But, like I said, you never really know what life's going to throw at you. It could be anything. And that's the beauty of it, but that's also the tough part of it. One day everything could be going good, the next not. But I've dealt with this issue, kind of my whole life, where I've gotten tooth replacement after tooth replacement on my front tooth. And I think that has to go one higher on that right side. It looks like it does. Maybe even two, I'm not sure. But, it's going to be a bittersweet feeling of finally I don't have to deal with this issue anymore, because they're gonna, hopefully permanently replace this, and I won't have to worry about it too much anymore. But I just figured I'd let you all know, fill you in on what's going on in my life. I don't usually record these in the beginning of the day because I'm kind of tired here and there, but yeah, that's what's going on. So I appreciate all the support from all of you, and I'm sure everything will go just okay. But just wanted to let you all know. So that's probably our most difficult challenge we've dealt with so far throughout this series, and it has nothing to do with Minecraft. But like I said, we're giving ourselves enough challenges in this world where we're grabbing all these melons. We're up to about 1,150 subscribers, 1,150. So it's been amazing growth so far throughout this series, more than I ever could have imagined. So thank you all. Appreciate all the kind comments, all the support, all the subscribes, all the likes, and definitely all the views as well. Some of our videos have crossed thousands of views. We've gotten like 2,000 on some of these daily uploads. Our longest upload of 10 hours, our full movie of the first 30 days, has reached over 6,000 views at the moment, and it's still growing, which is crazy to me. That's the craziest part about YouTube, is you could upload something, almost a month ago. It's like over 2 weeks now, and it's just still getting views and still growing. So it's pretty cool to see. And I always say this, but I recommend, starting a YouTube if it's something that you think you would enjoy or something you've been thinking about doing. So just start it. it'll be very enjoyable. It's a cool process. It really is. You can just kind of do something you really enjoy, whether it's Minecraft or something else, and you'll have a bunch of people supporting you. If you're lucky like me and have a great subscriber base and a great viewer base where all these people just leave such nice comments and kind of interact with you, that's the coolest part too, is like, I might be out of ideas on what to build, and you guys will leave me more than enough ideas to work with, which is so cool. And definitely for Minecraft, it's the coolest thing because it's such like a sandbox game where there's so much like thinking and planning and going involved with all of this. And yeah, it's really cool. And if there's something holding you back from doing it, I would say do your best to just kind of figure out what it is and work around it. Like, I am not good at editing videos. It's very difficult. It's very time consuming, especially when you're doing longer videos. So I figured this challenge was perfect for me because I get to upload 20 minutes of unedited content, which I think is very cool as well. And you guys all love it. So like I said, just, there's ways around these things. And if you really want to do it, you'll find a way to do what you want to do and really enjoy it and still make it good for people to watch. I think that's the most important part is, do your best, put your all into it. As the saying goes, don't half butt it, or however you want to say it. You know, do your best to do something that you would be proud of. And my best way of, like, doing these videos and constantly improving is, like, if I was watching it, would I be enjoying it? And I think I would like to say, like, I watch all of my videos back, sometimes before I upload, sometimes after I upload. And I would like to say I do really enjoy watching my own content. I don't obviously love my voice. Everybody has that issue. I think that's just something that people deal with in general, where it's like, even though there might be nothing wrong with your voice or whatever, or it really sounds fine, they always say, like, you yourself are your biggest critic. And that's kind of something that you have to get over to an extent, because obviously you should be a critic of yourself if you want to constantly improve, but don't be too hard on yourself. What you're doing is probably more than good enough for the most part. As long as, like I said, if you put the time and effort in to really try and do your best, usually you'll be pretty proud of the outcome, I would say. And you'd be surprised, like, YouTube is very good at finding people like yourself that want to watch your content. So, I was surprised, at least, like, I had so many of you, like, coming in and joining the series. Like, this is so cool. Like, I love the unedited style of videos, and I'm the same way. Like, I love, like, just watching everything unfold as it happens. I thought about doing, like, live streams for this instead of uploading content, but I figured it's worth it to take my time and create a good title, and I can always look back at too. Like, live streams are a little different in that aspect, so I figured I'd go with the content uploading format rather than live streaming every day. But no matter what, like I said, we'll be here until 2027, so if you're new here, I'm glad you're here for the journey. I hope you enjoy my content, and I will be uploading daily throughout the rest of the year. So, and if you're new here as well, go back and watch from the start, I would suggest, so you could kind of see how we got here, how all of these ideas came about. Some of these ideas are from subscribers, some of them are from me. We have some beautiful builds over there that you can watch from the beginning, and it's really crazy because I feel like I built that farmhouse so long ago, which I guess I kind of did at this moment. because it's been real life, I guess almost 30 days. I don't know when I built it, but it's probably been about 30 days since I actually built that in real life, and it's crazy because it's only a few hours of Minecraft time, but we're allowing ourselves one day every real life day, so it's a good way to play as well. Like, I would suggest, even if you're not going to do YouTube, try playing like this. It's pretty fun. Even if you just want to start your own world and not upload videos and everything, it's a fun way to play Minecraft. And I think that's a big thing with like me wanting to do YouTube as well. Is like I always see these challenges of people surviving in like 100 days in a winter biome, and I always thought it was so cool. And I was like, well, I have to have something holding me to that challenge. Like I can't, just do it and then cheat myself. And uploading to YouTube kind of gives me that. Like I have like a whole subscriber base and a bunch of viewers to keep my word to and keep my promise to. So that kind of helps me stick to like a challenge like this. Like, like if I wasn't uploading to YouTube, who knows? Maybe I wouldn't have made it past day 30. Maybe I would have been like, oh, a month is good enough. And I made some good progress. But just having to upload on YouTube every day has kind of like kept me to my promise of I'm playing this every day. We're not skipping a day. You know, we're not going past one day to like that's another thing. Like I couldn't promise like on a Saturday night when I had nothing to do that I would have only played one day. But I can't. I have to be truthful to the series. I have to be truthful to all of you. So I'm keeping myself to one day. And I also thought about doing like subscriber specials because I do get that temptation to play more than one day here and there. Like, I mean, who wouldn't? You're middle of the build, like something like this, and you have so many ideas of how you want it to look, and you don't want to forget them by the next time you log on. So it's like I kind of want to play more than one day at the moment. I mean, I obviously have stuff to do today, as I discussed, but this helps you stick to your challenges. I'd say it's a cool way to play and a cool way to get new ideas. YouTube itself is just a great way to get new ideas from all of you. There's a lot of these ideas that I wouldn't have come up with myself, like the melon temple. I'm excited for that and what that's gonna look like. I don't know what I want to do for the sides here. I mean, do we have enough melons planted? I feel like for how big this is, we don't have enough melons planted. So I think I'm going to plant them all up the sides as well. And then we're going to stick to our plan of doing a big staircase up the middle. So I think we're going to have to turn this all into some dirt over here. But yeah, the ideas come as we go. Oh, there's some water as well. Nice. And I mean, technically that works, but is that gonna annoy my OCD? Like, is it worth? That's the question at hand. Is it worth kind of filling out the water completely? I don't know. Like, OCD wise, yes. Because it's gonna bother me knowing that's not a full water block right there, but it will keep the crops fertilized. So I think we're just gonna do it like that. And actually, now that I'm thinking of it, we can't plant a melon there no matter what. So that's interesting. Maybe we'll figure something out for that, because that's going to be the case on every single one of these corner blocks. We'll figure something out when the time comes, obviously. But for now, let's start filling this out. And we should definitely have the dirt to do it. We have a lot of dirt back at our storage room, so not really worried about the material here because we did dig out this entire mountain. If you didn't know, yes, this was that high all around, all the way from here all the way up, and it goes quick when you're doing a little bit every day, which is another benefit. It doesn't feel like any of these tasks really drag along. because you're not doing too much, you know, you're only doing 20 minutes, so that's a cool part about this challenge as well. And it's, oh, I'm not putting anything there. It's helped me kind of, you know, stick to some of these larger scale builds because, I mean, you're only, no matter what, you're not taking on more than 20 minutes at a time. So it can't be too much work, you know, and it can't drag along too much. Sometimes, you know, if you come back to the same build day after day, it does get a little tedious. Like we were doing that Lush Cave and I felt like we were doing it forever. If you haven't seen that, make sure to go check it out. We spent a good amount of time on that and I think it came out pretty nice, if I do say so myself. But yeah, overall, great way to play Minecraft. Thoroughly enjoying this challenge. Hopefully all goes well with my surgery and I don't have to hinder any of our progress here. That's obviously the hope. We'll see how it goes. And like I said, if I have to upload and, you know, let you guys know what's going on, I definitely will. But we're gonna assume the best. We're gonna assume we're gonna be back tomorrow, continuing this series. But obviously some question marks at hand, so we'll see. But we're staying positive throughout this whole process, as always. Oh no, don't want to do that. But yeah, as I've stated before, like, the support from all of you, it means the world. Every single one of you that comes back and watches my videos every day, like, I recognize multiple names in the comments every day. I see a bunch of you commenting every single day, and it's always positive comments. So you help me stay positive through all of this and help me continue my journey. And look how many melons we're getting. We are getting so many more melons from this farm. It's pretty cool to see, actually. This is pretty cool. Like, we already got over a stack of melons, actually. There's no way our subscriber count could catch up with that. But if we are building a melon farm, there's a chance that I guess our subscriber count could catch up. Or not a melon farm, a melon temple, my bad. I have seen the melon temple comments. I've addressed them. It's coming, trust me. Oh, and let's go feed our cows as well. It's crazy how fast this wheat grows. Like, I feel like, you know, like 20 minutes. It's pretty quick. You don't realize, but it's really not that much time. And these melon seeds grow almost every day, I guess. Oh, it's nearing the end of the day. Let's change some of these cows' future. Not in the best way, I guess, but oh, I just put a lantern down somewhere. No. Well, it looks like we're gonna start off. Where'd that lantern go? I have no idea where I put that lantern. Okay, we'll have to find it. But, oh, it's right there. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna end off this day. Oh no, sorry. I didn't mean to hit you. Little baby bulls. With some classic cow. Life-changing. Oh, you lucky. You survived the day, cow. I was gonna get you. But yeah, I guess, wish me luck. The hope is we'll be back tomorrow. As always, I appreciate the support. Make sure to drop a like, comment if you want to get on the wall of subscribers, and subscribe. It helps the channel more than you know. And I will see you tomorrow for day 48. Thank you for joining.